Hey guys, my name is Reggie, and today I just saw Reservoir Dogs. I felt like revisiting the old Quentin Tarantino movies. So I saw Reservoir Dogs on Netflix, and I have to say this movie kind of holds up. It looks kind of dated, but the story, the way it's shot, and the dialogues, everything still it has that 90s charm to it. So even if you want to revisit the film, it won't feel jarring. You can still see some aspects that are only present in the 90s, that aren't so relevant or would be very different right now. But yeah, it's still, even to this day, after watching it like 4 times, the story, the dialogue, and the script still impresses me to a great extent. This is probably one of the best debut films of any filmmaker, and Quentin Tarantino, you can see his stamp all over this film, in the way it's directed, in the way some of those shots have been composed, and even especially in the dialogue delivery. Some great, I mean, I guess a lot of people already know the great aspects of the film. The starting, the banter in the start, where they talk a lot about movies. Quentin Tarantino is a movie buff, so he takes inspiration from a lot of different movies. But also Tim Roth's character, he's undercover, so he's sort of playing a character, and they often talk about movies. Um, Even in the start, I really liked the editing and the camera placement when Harvey Keitel and Steve Buscemi's characters are having a conversation. The camera is like far away from there, and I was wondering, why is the camera so far away from there? But if you look at the conversation that they're having, it makes sense. The camera only like comes absolutely closer once they start lighting the cigarette and they've calmed down and they're sort of on the same page. So it makes a lot of sense. uh, the short compositions and the directing is really good. The performances are incredible. Some people play psychopaths. Some people have to, Tim Roth Tim Roth has a lot to do here, and he does justice to his character. Even Steve Buscemi, I especially liked his acting this time. This is like the third or the fourth time I'm watching this movie. I especially liked his performances. The dialogues were really well. I really liked, I noticed the background, and it there are a lot of coffins in the background, I noticed, and I saw some trivia saying that this was shot in a now unused mortuary. But yeah, I thought it was the fact that there are coffins in the background, really kind of um, gives us the feeling of where the movie is going. And I think keeping those caskets in the background were an intentional decision, considering how the movie ends. I mean, I can say that because the movie starts with a couple of dialogues, and the dialogues are again a reference to who the snitch is. Yeah, but Quentin Tarantino, I think he knows how to maintain the balance of making the dialogue sound cinematic, uh, plus real world, in the sense that, yeah, people kind of talk like this, but it still makes sense in the world of the movie, because it walks the line between realism and, like, characters speaking. Yeah, so I think the movie is really good. I think people should watch it again. For people who haven't seen it in a long time, they'll find it entertaining. This movie is entertaining as hell, and that's interesting, considering the fact that it's literally just people talking. I never, you never think about that, the fact that there are just people walking around and talking. I usually like action films, and there is definitely some great spectacle in this movie as well, especially the end gunfight. But yeah, the movie is entertaining just on the merit of how the dialogues are written as well, which is, I think, really impressive. Yeah, so if you guys, you should probably watch Reservoir Dogs again. If you want to see more reviews of movies, please subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. Thank you.